Hello everyone, this is Priya and welcome back to the Crochet Cat. In this Crochet Basic Lesson 5, we will learn how to make half double crochet. So I have made 16 chains. If you know how to make slip knot chain, then you can start here. But if you don't know how to make this, then you can find all of this in the playlist linked in I button. So for making half double crochet, we will skip 2 chains. So this is our chains. This all looks like V's. This is our first V, this is our second V, this is our third V. So we will skip these 2 chains and start at this third chain. So wrap the yarn from inside to outside, pinch it with index, insert hook under the loop of the third chain, pull up a loop, pinch it with index and pinch the bottom of the stitch with the middle and thumb of your left hand. So now we have 3 loops in our hook. Now wrap the yarn from inside to outside and pull through all the 3 loops. Again wrap the yarn from inside to outside, pinch the yarn with the index. We have made our first half double crochet here. So we will insert our hook in the loop of the next chain. Then pull up a loop. So there is 3 loops in our hook. Pinch the bottom of the stitch, yarn over from inside to outside and pull through all the 3 loops of the hook. Let's see it again. Yarn over, insert hook in the next loop of the chain, pull up a loop, now yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops together. So this is our third half double crochet. These 2 chains will be counted as the first half double crochet. So we will mark the second chain here, because in the next row we have to add a stitch here. So this is the first half double crochet, this is second and third. So this is the second chain, don't get confused here. So mark it with a stitch marker. So repeat the same process. Again wrap the yarn from inside to outside, insert hook in the next loop of the chain, pull up a loop, pinch it with middle and thumb of the left hand. Now yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops together. One thing, when you are pulling up a loop, make sure the 3 loops are in same height. So continue until you reach the end of this row and then join me. So we are at the end of this row. This is how our front part look like. So this is the front of our stitches. And this is how our back looks like. In this second row, we will work facing this back side towards us. So for starting the next row, we can use 2 methods. I will show you both. For this row, I will chain 2, which will be counted as our first half double crochet. Then turn our work and skip the first V. So these 2 chains are our first half double crochet. So you can see here are all the V's. This is first entire V, second, third. We will insert our hook under this entire V's. So I will skip this first V, yarn over, insert under the entire V, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops. Let's see again. Yarn over, insert under entire V, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops together. So I will continue this row with this stitch. Don't forget to mark the second chain with the stitch marker, as we are going to add a stitch in this space in next row. So let's continue like this and join me at the end of this row. So we are at the end of this row. Now open the stitch marker. Now yarn over, insert the hook under the first loop. Now try to pass under the second loop also. It can be a bit difficult. Then pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops together. But if you can't, then pass it under the first loop and pull up a loop. So this is our last stitch of this row. So this is the front of the second row and back of the first row. This is the back of the second row and front of the first row. Sorry, I forget to mention, as at first we have made 16 chains and skipped 2. So there is 14 stitches. So always count your stitches and don't skip any stitches. After this second row, we will have 14 stitches including our 2 chains. So let's count it. So 14 in the second row also. So this is how it turned after the second row. Now for the next row, we will use the second method. So for this, we are going to chain 1, then turn our work. Now yarn over, insert hook in the same stitch under this V, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops. So in this method, we are not going to skip any stitches. We will start from the first stitch, then again yarn over, insert hook in the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops together. So we need to continue this for completing this row. And for this third row, we are working facing the front of first row and back of the second row towards us. So let's continue this and join me at the end of this row. So we are at the end of this row. Let's open the stitch marker. Now yarn over, insert hook in the second chain, insert hook under the first loop. Now if you can try inserting under second loop and pull up a loop and yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops together. Now this is how it turned out. So after the third row, in case of 2 chain method, you can find a gap here where we have skipped our first stitch, but our stitch counts are same. And in case of 1 chain method, you can't find any gap here because we have put our first half double crochet here. And in this case, we will not count our turning chain as our stitch. So there will be the same number of stitches. I haven't marked the first stitch here in third row, but if you want, you can mark the first stitch here also. So for increasing rows, you can use one of these methods. If you are new, don't forget to put stitch marker and put chain 1 or 2 when you are turning your work. And we have the front side of our stitches of first row and third row towards us and the back of the second row towards us. So we will have alternatively front stitches facing towards us, and you can use any of this as your front. So that's it for today. If you like any part of this video, please hit the like button. It motivates me to make new videos for you. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Happy crocheting!